Part of our Wealthwoke journey is finding out how to balance the various dimensions of our lives. One person who seems to have this figured out is Richard Gradner. I caught up with Richard earlier this week and asked him how he does it all. So Richard, as I said, you are a multifaceted guy. You're a yogi, you are an author, you are a corporate executive, and you are a masseuse. How do you live such a multifaceted life?
Well, if I think back to my youth, I'm the kind of person that's always been driven to do things that I value most in life. And it really comes down to passion more than anything else. The challenge of obviously trying to incorporate everything into one's life is something that I think comes with experience. Once you find balance in one element of your life, then you go in search of something else to fulfill the passion with something else in your life, and eventually it becomes part of your life as opposed to maybe a hobby or something that you do sporadically. The trick, I think, is consistency.
How do you structure your day so that you can get around to doing all these things?
So my routine is really waking up at 4 in the morning, writing till 5:30, going to yoga 6 to 7, taking my kids to school, going to work, coming back. And my massage practice is structured, and I structured in such a way that that's also balanced. So I only have sessions between Mondays to Thursdays, 6 to 8 p.m. So 2 sessions, and then Saturdays from 9 to 11. And by doing so, I find that out of that, maybe I get 3 or 4 sessions a week, which is not excessive. And if it's too much, I can always taper it down and control it that way. So for me, the philosophy is really finding that balance and having a grounding set of principles in order for you to understand what that means from a physical and mental perspective. And going back to what I was saying, healthy body. So for me, it's about staying fit and healthy. It doesn't matter what you do, whether it's yoga, whether it's Pilates, whether it's running, whether it's gym, whatever the case is, it's important to, even within those aspects of your life, to find a balance there.
Describe your books in 15 seconds.
My books are part of the mythical genre, which is a combination of fantasy, adventure, science fiction. Books like books about ancient civilizations, unicorns, mermaids, magic, all that sort of thing.
Being an author, and particularly one writing in this genre, do people in the professional world sometimes view it as peculiar or maybe even disparagingly? Do you ever find that?
Not at all. And I think initially maybe I had that concern, but people that I meet that discover that I write, they're just curious and interested and amazed that I do.
Can you summarize your philosophy on life? Unfair question, but have a go.
One of my mantras has always been, I sort of touched on it earlier, healthy body, healthy mind. Based on my training and experience, especially in Chinese martial arts, I got involved in the whole philosophy behind Chinese martial arts, something that has really created a strong foundation for me in my life. I was really heavily involved in martial arts for a long time, and so understanding the true meaning behind that yin-yang philosophy and the balance between everything and all things in nature is something that I'm very close to and understand very well. And so by applying those principles into my life, I've been able to create this balance in everything I do. Whether I'm involved in one specific element, or if I take all my passions and look at my life as a whole, I feel that it is balanced in one way or another. Even if I'm getting only 6 hours sleep, for me, that's balanced with all the other things that I do. For me, keeping busy has become almost something of a passion in itself. So every time I've added another element to my life, and people say, where do you find the time? You make the time. When you make the time for something that you're passionate about, then I found that the reverse has happened, where I'm trying to find what other free time I have to fill up with something else till I'm chock-a-block. And that's something that has only evolved over time, because the more that I get into doing something that I enjoy and I devote all my time to that specific passion, I find that it's, you create that sense of fulfillment along the way.
Yeah. If money wasn't an issue, what would you do with your time?
If money wasn't an issue, I would still be doing what I'm doing, because I'm really passionate about everything that I do. So from working at Mustard, a creative and digital agency, through to practicing yoga daily and running my massage therapy practice and looking after my kids and family, I love everything.
Richard, thanks so much for your time. Absolutely fascinating. I think, if there's anything I take away, it's trying to enable that balance in your life. And I really appreciate you taking the time and to talk to us about that. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks.